But anyways, we're driving from Florida and we're going to Louisville today.
That's right. So what's going down over there in Louisville, man? I seen this Louisville team. They had their ups and downs, and this Florida State team looked awesome in that first week. Where are we going with this game?
Well, Louisville, let me tell you, they were down in Florida last week because, they like coming to Florida too. They were down at UCF. They opened up the season at Syracuse as a 7-point favorite, and they had a little bit of struggle up there. Just things didn't go well for them. And that's, week one stuff, like you said, just kind of you inch along and you're trying to shake the cobwebs off, get the old motor running, just trying to see what, how pieces are coming together. So, 7-point favorite, and they got blown out. They got the doors blown out. And then they came down, which I said they would do, and play a tough game against UCF. And they did, the big thing was Malik Cunningham had a pretty decent game, and he kind of outshined Plumlee for UCF. So it was a decent game, but their defense kind of stepped up. But see, UCF is more of with that new quarterback they got down there. They play more option style with the quarterback. He's more of a leg versus his arm. He's got to develop his passing game because he's a wide receiver converted quarterback, and they're trying to develop that down there. Which he's an athlete, so nothing against the kid, but that was a perfect defensive scheme for Louisville to go in there. Now they get to take on the boys from Tallahassee up in Louisville, and the guys from Tallahassee had a nice week one game that they beat Duquesne up pretty good. They were executing. Then they played that game up in the Superdome against LSU, which was a thriller. They went down to the wire, blocked extra point to shake the win out. Quality game by both teams there, special teams and everything. But Florida State, they're getting their game together too. So that is the first time they get to possibly start 3-0 in a long time. And this is going to be the third matchup for the coaches, Satterfield and Norvell. Norvell's 0-2 against Satterfield, so he's going to try to get a little redemption here. But the way I look at this game is basically this: you got two dynamic quarterbacks. You got Jordan Travis and you got Cunningham. I think Florida State's equipped with a little bit better offensive weaponry, where they everything in Louisville kind of runs through Cunningham, and I think he's had a little problem with the pass. So evidently they've had to develop that offensive line to protect him and open some plays up and around the edges and up the middle. Then some schemes across the middle, so they don't have the deep threats in Louisville. Florida State's defense has always been there, but it has even improved a little bit more this year, and even in years past, they were able to stay in games on the counter defense. But now the weakness has always been their offensive line. They got a pretty decent offensive line now, and Jordan Travis is going to have more time to do things. He's probably one of the quickest quarterbacks in Division I football with his speed. He's always had a little problem with accuracy throwing the ball, but he's developed that too. But I would say between the two quarterbacks, he's got the better arm, accurate-wise, better receivers. Defense, I got to give the nod to Florida State. So this is an opportunity for Florida State, like I said, to go 3-0. And it's a tricky spot. It's a short number because they're playing in Louisville. If they were playing at the Doak, it'd probably be like I'd say probably 3.5, 4-point game. But they own the series. It's tricky. I had a couple conversations with some friends of mine, and I'm kind of I was on the fence with Florida State, but the more I got into the details of the game, the matchups in the trenches, the weaponry, and all that, I hate to sound like a homer here, but I'm going to roll with Florida State.
There you go. I take it that a lot of people is rolling with Florida State on that one. I like the coaching matchup with this one. Satterfield and Mike Norvell. It's good, two solid guys. We're probably about the same level. I expect them to have some great strategies, a lot of good on the field. I guess I would kind of lean over in that one because I would expect them to do some scoring and, play a little game of chess. But I don't know. I like it. Florida State. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, there's back-to-back Friday games for Louisville because they played last Friday down in Orlando. So Florida State's got one day less rest, but I don't think it's going to affect the preparation for the game. But, yeah, it's going to be about – to me, it's with this game, it's all going to be about Florida State's defense, what they do with Cunningham, because I know Florida State's going to be able to. Here's the thing: you're going to be able to throw the ball on Louisville. Their run defense is better than their pass defense. So I think if they're going to be able to put some vertical opportunities, and that's where Travis Jordan comes in, because Jordan Travis, he's a mobile quarterback. He can move the pocket around and he can create some downfield opportunities, as can Malik do also. But I don't think they have the weapons that Florida State has on offense. So that's the key matchup is going to be Florida State's defense containing Cunningham. And if they do that, it's going to be a long night for Louisville. If not, then Florida State could be in trouble.
That's right. I endorse it 100%.